Today I have a lot of things that I have to talk with you, or that I'm supposed to discuss with you. First of all, today I've been having visitors here. You know, whenever you think about of doing a business, you have to think about on the market. If you don't think about of the market, that means you're not thinking about of business. Business is, transacting and make profits. But today I've been having guys here, which I might want to talk about of the market, because I promised you, like a few days ago, I gave you a hint about how do I start. And I think this time I want to break a lot of things for you. Uh, if you want to start an animal farm, what do you have to do? We talked about of the land. We talked about of um, the land. The land determines the number of animals. So things like that. So today, I told you the land. The land determines the space. But one thing I wanted to talk about of the land is the distance. You guys, I want you to understand this very well. I don't want even to hear about this again. People complaining about distance. For your information, we travel long distances to find animals. But here, this is central Uganda. You know, if a farm is in, let's say, Yumbe, if a farm is in Ajumani, that is further, but it's not further again, because people move distances to go and look for animals. So for your information, I wanted you to understand, if you get land in a longer distance, it is cheaper. The money that you would use to buy land that is close to you, if you want to start up a project, it will be much money with a very small space, and of which you need to involve in more money to develop pastures and, utilizing the small space to have what you want. But the truth and fact is that you would go further, get land, then after getting the land, you do the business. Pay, pay less money, get more land, but the distance is much. It doesn't mean that every day you'll be traveling back home, to find land or to do all those kind of stuff. But you'll be going there once in a while. So land shouldn't be the distance where you get your land. That shouldn't be an issue if you really want to do animal farming. Let me talk about market as of today. That's what I wanted to talk about, because if I tell you about the business and everything, and I don't talk about of the market, there is nowhere somebody can get the meaning of doing business. Today I received guys here. I think I will update you. I received guys and they really wanted animals. When I talk about animals, they are talking about 250 goats per week. And they really need animals badly, even if today or tomorrow. But what is stopping me, or what is limiting me with those guys, is the price they are offering. We need to look at the price vis-a-vis the size of the animal that we really want to maybe give you or maybe sell to you. But the fact is, I wanted just to enlighten you about this market, because we have different markets in this country. We have the slaughter market, whereby a guy comes, evaluate your animal from the farm, then determines the cost of your animal. He takes it somewhere, they slaughter it. He also sells it to the guys who does the butcher, and then also they also sell to the final consumer. So that is one of the markets. Actually, it's one of the common markets. We have another market called the slaughter and packing market. Yourself, you slaughter an animal, you pack it, you take it to the supermarket. In our country, we have not started receiving or taking animals to supermarkets in a frozen way. That is still an open market. If we begin now, people cannot fail to consume meat. People cannot fail to go to the supermarket and then buy the meat. So that's also another market. Another market is like the one Hamiisi wants to go into, and very soon I'm going to let you know about the ham grill. Ham grill, what do I want to do? I want to be separating animals which are about 3 to 4 months old, the males, which are not really good to breed, those that don't have very good ears, the very good body conformity, I want to take them for zero grazing. So when I put them on zero grazing, so I'm fattening them. I'll be giving them meals. I'll be giving them a lot of feeds so that they can convert a lot. But that also determines on the breed that you're supposed to put there. So for your information, what I'm trying to do right now, that is a market. So like the ham grill I'm talking about, after fattening an animal for 3 months, it should have attained maybe extra 30 kilos or 25 kilos or 20. Then I slaughter it. I take it to the ham grill. They make it in all kind of grill that I really want. Let's say I want to do, let's say, a whole goat roasting. Let me say I only want to do ribs or chill, or they call them rib chops or something. That is also another market. But for your information, the market that pays more money is that I'm talking about. Someone coming to your place, he roasts animals, you roast your animal, you give him a quota at around 10,000. So you're selling a kilo at around, I think, 40, because if a kilo is, if a quarter is 10,000, that means a kilo is 40,000. So if a goat is weighing over 20 kilos, that's around um, um, 800,000 if my goat is 20 kilos. And I'm selling each kilo at 200,000. Sorry, 40,000. That's around 800,000. So that's just a market. But still, one of the most common markets that we are going to have is those people who come to your farm, take whichever number you have and pay you there and then. Where do I want, or as in me and those people who really follow me, to be as in this business? I'm introducing me very soon. I'll be showing you the weighing scale. Like if I want to sell an animal, I have to put it on the weighing scale. It gives me a live weight, and that live weight I divide it by 2 so that I can have the carcass weight. You get it? And then I sell a kilo of carcass at maybe 8,000, or a kilo of a kilo of live weight at 8,000 and a kilo of carcass at 16,000. Or even if I sell it, let's say 7,000 a kilo of live weight, and the carcass of if live weight is if live weight is 7,000, carcass is 14,000. So that is the market that I'm going towards. So you guys, I wouldn't like to discourage you or encourage you, but this is a business. I want you people to do a simple research for yourself. Go to some of the farmers that are existing in this country. There is people who does tomatoes. There is people who does passion fruits. There is people who does red pepper or hot pepper or whatever. Look at their challenges vis-a-vis the animal challenge. For your information, I will not say that goats don't have challenges. They really do have the challenges, but they are not like other people's challenges. First and foremost, we get mortalities, because as these episodes are running, I will let you know the challenges we also face. But we cannot face the same challenges like you guys face. Which people am I talking about? Those who practices agronomy, because someone determines your price because he's the only available supplier of that product that you're doing. I have a scenario of one of my friends who really started doing red pepper or hot pepper or something. He sold many times, frequently. Then at a certain level, a guy said, I do not need more. So the guy got stuck. He had even persuaded other people to get involved in the same business. Then he got stuck. With the animals, you will not have those kind of scenarios. Why? The only scenarios which are challenging that we shall have, it's only the mortality or the disease. But still, if you do everything in a proper line, like maybe doing the proper vaccination and so on, like the way I'll tell you, you will not have those kind of challenges, my people. So the betterness or the best way for this kind of farming is that It is not determined by the time and say, if I get out of this time, I'm making a loss. Why? Because these animals are not feeding on your pocket every day. They go browse, come back, then you supplement them. So you people, if we talk about of the markets, I only want to compare the market of other projects or other animals or other farming projects and the market of ours. And then two, if we don't have animals, sorry, if we don't have somebody buying my animals, they cannot get spoiled. So let's try to avoid projects that have limited time. They give you a lot of money, but they give you a vacuum. You just escape the loss. Because if you produce tomatoes today and your supplier is ready, that is money. If you produce the tomatoes today and your supplier is not ready, that is a loss. So I want you people to look at those kind of stuff. The market for goat farming is there, and let me tell you one thing, is one of the most expensive things that we have in the country. Of all the meats, one of the most expensive is goat's meat, because even the places that we are sure that there is meat like Cafe Javas, there is no goat's meat. I don't know the reason why, but you also need to find out yourself why aren't you having those kind of meat. So you guys, we still have a vacuum, we still have a big role to play. That is you and me over production of goat's meat. It is not hard. I'm going to take you through all episodes. So I have talked about the market and the responsible markets. If you still have a lot to ask about the market of goats, please just check on my my comments there on YouTube. Put your comment. Also on Facebook, you can put your comment. I'll be discussing and I'll give you the answers. So you guys, the episode of market, I think I've tried to explain it. If you still have a contribution, please do, such that we can move smoothly and in a proper line. Let me just wish you the best, and bye-bye for now.